Hello. I've been expecting you. Hi, hey, and all those other greetings, adventurers. I'm Jake Spins, the owner and creator of this gaming and unboxing channel. And yes, I did just throw a Pikachu plush for no apparent reason, and yeah, it did not go far. Yeah. Sorry, Pikachu. I have to do it again. I tried. Anyway, welcome to the channel where today we have such a big freaking loot. I'm not gonna lie, I had a pretty long day. Not a rough day, just a very long, hard day because I was hard at work at my new job, and I got lucky because today is the release of the Daisy Amiibo and the free Daisy standalone game where... No, I'm kidding. Okay, let's stop the games, stop the presses so we can start something good. Today is the day Nintendo has launched Link's Awakening. Not only that, these mad lads went all out with this because they released an Amiibo and Smash Amiibo alongside with it. Recently, Nintendo has just randomly decided, you know what, let's make this so much easier on people and put Amiibo out alongside the games. This is such a smart move, and I thank them so much because it also makes me realize how much this costs. But it's just so much more convenient to do because we all know I'm a nerd. You guys are nerds. We're all gonna buy this stuff anyway. But before we get into the huge Link's Awakening horde, we do have some other stuff to go through. Shoutouts to Dave and Lauren at GameStop. You guys are awesome. Seriously, every time I go in there, you guys are just fantastic. Now, anyway, though, now that shoutouts are done, let's jump in to the horde of Squirtle! I am so freaking excited about this guy. Okay, I am excited. I am so excited. So Squirtle is one of the first ever Pokemon being a starter Pokemon inside of Pokemon Red and Blue, or Green in Japan. I don't know why they did that. Specifically, maybe they thought that, you know, not Bulbasaur. I'm gonna get there. Venusaur would be more popular inside of, at Japan, and then Blastoise. Blastoise would be more popular in America. But I'm so excited because even though I am terrible at Squirtle, and Squirtle, despite him being a turtle and adorable as heck, and I love Squirtle, he gets KO'd very easily inside Smash. But I love him, and the fact that he is back is just amazing. So I'm very excited because, yes, this is my top 10 favorite Pokemon. So let's get started. I guess Ash Ketchum decided out of the 3 starter Pokemon that he would choose Squirtle. And you know what? That's not a bad choice. When I first started my journey, I tend to choose water Pokemon, and in my first one, I actually chose Tepig, and then realized I was wrong. No offense to Tepig fans, because I started Black and White, but I ended up later on, and what am I doing? I need to show the carnage. Actually, this is kind of beautiful carnage. You know, this isn't too bad. It's not too bad. And I forgot to show the back. How long has it been since I've opened up Amiibo? That's ridiculous. But my first official Pokemon was a water type in my books, and that is Oshawott, and I love Oshawott. Ever since I've just adored water type Pokemon, and Squirtle himself is one of the greatest in my opinion. He started a legacy. Well, he helped start a legacy. So, looking at Squirtle, of course, you guys know Pokemon are not extraordinarily detailed, but you know what? That's not a bad thing. That is a good thing because that means it's a lot easier to make art of them, as well as constantly have them in the game. So, looking at Squirtle right now, if I can get the camera to focus on the little Squirtle turtle guy. I don't think I can. But I am trying. I am trying my best, but that's okay. But looking at this guy, he's got a nice... Oh, if I actually... It focuses when I get it in front of my face. Thanks, camera. Thanks. But looking at him, the blue is nice and beautiful. Huh, see what I did there? Very pastel and nice. And one thing that I am really loving, they made his shell super shiny. Seriously. It's smooth. It's smooth. This shell is a smooth talker. We'll get all of the ladies. Because Squirtle, with his shades, very, very smooth ladies, man. God, I'm so derpy. But this is a very cool amiibo. All the colors are nice and correct. And you've got his brown eyes. And one thing that would have been really cool for amiibo is if they randomly did, and this would have been like ridiculous for collections, and this would have killed me trying to collect these, but it would have been really cool had they actually tried to make like shiny amiibo of Pokemon. I think that would have just been amazing. Now, as I always have problems with detailing Pokemon, because there's not much to detail. He's got his mouth open, he's on his tail, which is awesome, and personally, I feel like he's got some custom amiibo possibilities. You know, you could make him sliding down something, like a little snow slope or something. He's just like, woo, party! Or a few other things that I'm not going to tell you because they're just too good in my opinion. So I'm actually going to put Squirtle right here so you guys can get a nice look at him. Eventually I'll have to move this if this is where I'm putting my amiibo. So, you know, there's that. Now, the next guy is technically not a starter, but you know what? He's close enough to a starter because that is Ivysaur. Another one of the first generation Pokemon, being the evolution of Bulbasaur, who was the starter. But Ivysaur is a nice mid-tier and another nice combination for Pokemon Trainer. If you didn't know, they actually wanted to make it where it showed all the evolutions of the starter for Pokemon, with Pokemon Trainer being Squirtle as the first evolution, Ivysaur as the second evolution, and you-know-who as the third evolution, which is pretty cool. And we'll be seeing that third evolution very soon. But for now, let's open this guy up. And I feel like there's going to be a little bit more to talk about because as much as I love Squirtle, Ivysaur is just way, way more detailed. And, you know, to be honest with you, I don't know why. I just have never really chosen grass types. Let me know what type of Pokemon you guys usually choose in the comment section down below. Not a bad green on that. But I usually choose the water or fire as my starter. But, you know, that could change. You guys already know who I'm choosing. Grookey! Let's be honest here, Grookey is just really awesome. All of them are, but Grookey, top notch. Alright, so let us look at the amazing Ivysaur, who is clearly called Ivysaur because of his Ivy. Now, unlike Squirtle, he actually is posed using a move called Vine Whip, which these vines generally wouldn't be here, but they are used in the move Vine Whip. They're also used as Ivysaur's up B, because the cool thing about Smash Pokemon is that all of their movesets are actual moves that are adapted to be in Smash Brothers. So that's pretty cool. And then Ivysaur is the plant Pokemon or something? I have no idea. Poison plant, probably. But he's got these little grass leaves. Pretty cool. And this little pink bud. But don't let it fool you. Don't let this cute adorableness fool you. As I show you its back. Because this guy is very dangerous in Smash Brothers. An up air or a down air, it's tragic. It's tragic. But looking at Ivysaur, he's got a nice teal type turquoise color, which actually looks blue on the camera because of how I had to do the lighting. He's got his triangles in place, looking very sleek, including his triangle eyes, which I actually never noticed that they're triangles until now. How did I never notice this? I guess I've never just soulfully stared at Ivysaur before. It's actually making me uncomfortable. Soulfully looking at Ivysaur. Ah, man. This was a regular video, that would probably be the title. But, yeah, as Amiibo go, though, under the leaves is actually some triangles that you probably wouldn't be able to see. And then, of course, you've got his little tiny paws, which is just impressive. That he has these, like, stubby legs and tiny little feet. And he can hold up this giant, menacing plant that looks like it was something Poison Ivy grew. Like, seriously, that's wild. And I actually only now just realized his seam is for his neck. Which you might be like, Ivysaur has a neck? Technically no, but technically yes. But the crease in the body, right there, to the head, that's where they put that. So, honestly, that's very clever. They're getting extremely clever on these, and honestly, I'm loving it. This is another really nice Amiibo, and we are just going to put Squirtle a little bit further in front, and then we're going to put little Ivysaur. Look at that lineup. Look at that lineup. That looks really nice. The 3 Pokemon. The 3 starter Pokemon. But no, let me show you the true evolution. The true 3rd evolution. And I know this joke has literally been outdone and overused on Twitter, and that's where I got it from. But don't worry about it. We've got the 3rd evolution of Pokemon, Solid Snake. Yeah, I think the main reason why they did this, which probably seems pretty obvious, unless you didn't know for Smash 4, Charizard was his own character, and therefore he had his own Amiibo, so they couldn't do... Well, they could have done another Charizard Amiibo, but then people would have been like, where's the other recreations of Amiibo? And it would have been a huge mess. Could they have just reissued Charizard? Yeah, they could have. But instead, they brought a snake, which is pretty cool, pretty strange. Anybody who's watching this video in the future that didn't know that these guys came out together, yes, Snake is officially a Pokemon. So there we go. I would tell you a little bit about Snake, but all I know is that his name is Snake and he doesn't come from Harry Potter. Because, you know, Snake... No, it's Snake. I also don't watch Harry Potter, so... When the Harry Potter Metal Gear Solid crossover comes out, unfortunately, I won't be watching that, and I'm very sorry. But now I'm going to get a lot of people that are upset with me, like, you have not seen Harry Potter? Yeah, I haven't seen Lord of the Rings either. I'm sure we've talked about this before. I mention this anytime I mention any reference of that. But let's go from very cartoony creatures to a very realistic, very mature man. I never really thought about that. Like, oh, that was very loud. But we're going from a childhood classic to like an M-rated game here, so that's pretty interesting. I'm also realizing it is going to be so hard to show this off. So super hard. It's going to be stupidly hard. But here we go, guys. Here is Solid Snake. Which the reason why it's going to be hard to show him off is because he's human. And one problem with human proportioned Amiibo, and Mario characters really don't have this issue, is that you can't show them on camera because they have a really tiny, tiny, tiny head that doesn't want to focus at all. But yeah, I'm going to take away the veil so that I can look at this guy in detail. Now, something funny that I've always thought about Solid Snake is the fact that I know his whole comm thing is behind his ear, but usually you'd think it would be in his ear. I guess at the same time, pose of him putting his fingers in his ear would probably look a little weird out of context. But at the same time, like, I don't know, are comms usually behind the ear? I also don't watch a lot of spy movies. Can you tell? Can you tell from all of this? I'm clearly a very M-rated watching person. Clearly. But, yeah, he's got that very realistic military tone, including knee things. I don't even know. Like, he's got like a quarantine suit looking type thing. And his knees, oh, that's probably for more mobility because it's also on the elbows. He's just randomly different colored. And I know it's very hard to show off just because of the coloring and the focus. But looking at him, he's got a bunch of straps, which looks like he should have a backpack, but no, that's actually guns and stuff, which I just realized he has a holster with a gun in it. But even though he's not the only one to have a holster that has a gun rendered in it, yeah, there's only like one character that really uses an actual gun, and that's Joker. So that's kind of interesting. He has that, and I never realized. Yet you don't see his bazooka anywhere. Snake is like any other video game character. He can just pull a bazooka out of thin air. Because he can. But why do we need to question that? Literally, we don't. I just realized he has a corset back. His back is corset. Oh my god, that's so weird. I know it's supposed to be like a strap for like an armor for all his weapons and stuff, but like the back without context, it just looks like a corset. And I'm not gonna say why, but probably a good thing we didn't get a Snake Amiibo for Smash Brawl. They definitely would have toned it down for Smash 4, but if Smash Brothers Brawl had Amiibo, that would have been a very interesting time. I'm kind of wondering what style they would have looked like. Or if they would have looked that good, because first generation Amiibo, like, they're okay, but they're not the best. You know, being honest. And sorry, I'd love to go in more detail with Snake, but we can't see him. Because it's kind of the point of a secret agent. But anyway, though, now that it's been 20 minutes, let's get into the actual reason of this video being the Link's Awakening stuff. But of course, we have to start off with this beautiful claymation Amiibo. Normally, I would do a two-parter for something like this, because honestly, I know it's going to be super long with all that. But, honestly, that being said, we're just going to keep going because I've done this before, and there is going to be, you know, I try as close to launch to put it out. But I got to be honest with you guys really quick. I'm not going to be doing a playthrough of Link's Awakening. As much as I would love to, there's way too much going on, and unfortunately I have to sideline it for Mario Kart Tour, which I'm super excited for. But don't worry, because I'm going to play it for fun, and eventually I'll hopefully have the time to play it on the channel. But anyway, though, let's go from childhood, super realistic, to frickin' claymation. You know, a lot of people, they saw this whole Link's Awakening art style, and they're like, they were either like, oh my god, they're ruining Zelda, this looks ugly, oh my god, why? And the other side is like, this is so beautiful, I'm gonna cry. And I was the second. I was like, this is amazing. This just looks super pretty. And, I mean, I'm not a hardcore Zelda fan, so I also do have that type of thing as well. But, let's look at this Amiibo, and it's so shiny. You know, if somebody does not make a custom Amiibo of this Link as a Christmas ornament, I would be a little disappointed. But seriously, look at how shiny this guy is. Super cute, super detailed, and it's kind of like a, right now it kind of looks like pottery, even though it's supposed to be like a little claymation Link, which is, again, very adorable. But it kind of goes in the style of something like Wind Waker, where it's different, but it looks really nice. And it's got that, like, Link's Awakening style. Curious if they made the same style for, like, other games. Like, what would the style look like with Twilight Princess Link? Probably very strange, because it's a super realistic game that you'd be putting in, like, a claymation. But hey, gritty claymation, this sounds kind of interesting if you can pull it off. But anyway, though, let's look at this Link Amiibo, who has the official Link Amiibo base. So, yes, we are adding another Link to the Amiibo collection, because 20,000 Links isn't enough for Amiibo. Seriously, they have so many. But as per Link usual, you've got his nice green tunic. You've got his Hylian shield with the Triforce as well as the Hyrule logo. You've got his toy sword? I'm guessing this is probably a sword you have before the Master Sword, which is something that they tend to do, especially in Amiibo as well, which I don't know if the other ones did. But this is a very, very nice Amiibo. He's got his eyebrows. He's got some deep, dark black eyes. You look into Ivysaur's soul, it might creep you out. You look into this guy's soul, it's darkness. It's nothing. It's pitch black. Yeah, but on the bright side, he does have a belt to hold up his non-existent pants. Good job, Link. Good job. But in all seriousness, this is a very beautiful Amiibo, and even though I am on the side of why the heck are there so many Link Amiibos and not other iterations of Zelda, other iterations of Ganondorf, I know we have the Wind Waker Zelda, and we have the Smash ones. I get that, but there's so many Link Amiibos. It's insane. But it's still really cool that we have this guy. And it does give me hope, though, that for more titles like Mario Odyssey or Link games like this, where it's very different, they're gonna have Amiibo. So it brings me hope for Amiibo. Now, of course, that is not the only thing we have. I'm actually going to jump to the Dream Edition. Yes, I was not really persuaded. As I said, I had a very long day at work because I worked my butt off. So I decided, you know, it was offered to me. The Dream Edition, even though I did not pre-order it, I pre-ordered the original, but it was $10 more. So even before I knew the price, I was like, you know what? I earned this. My wallet is crying, but I earned this. Take that, wallet. But we're gonna have to say that to the tape. No! I ripped the box. No! Why? Why have I done this? No! Oh, the carnage. The carnage. Oh, God. Okay, I can do this without doing too much damage. Okay, so Crisis on Infinite Fails avoided, but I did unfortunately rip the box. Granted, we're not keeping it anyway, so it doesn't matter that much, but it does kind of stink, because I like to keep these as pristine and nice as possible, just for collector's sake. But this is the Dream Edition, which comes with the game as well as an art book. Now, many of you might remember the infamous time when I opened on stream Shantae Half Genie Hero on Switch, and it had an art book. And we kind of looked through it. I'm not really going to do that now, but we've got the Dreamer art book, which this looks so cool. I'm already so glad I got this. Oh my god, that's super pretty! I'll show you guys a few pages of this. But look at how cool that looks! Oh my god, I flipped to a right page. Yeah, and then I'll show another page, which is showing off scaling. So that's pretty cool. I tend to never look through these, unfortunately, but it is something that I should definitely look through one of these days. So we're going to put that back, and of course, we are going to take out the game, which the back of the box looks really good, too. Super job, Nintendo. And unfortunately, I did not have anything with me. Yes, I am using a USB to open this. I don't know what it's for, so it's probably a bad idea. But you know what? I don't care. Right now, I really don't. I just want to open the game, which is why I just completely threw plastic on the floor. Am I right? And I would like to apologize for the fact that this is a stupidly long unboxing, but I mean, hey, you know, you had to know what was going to happen. I did when I signed up for this, because people are like, oh yeah, I did like a 5-minute unboxing of this, and I'm like, I took like an hour. But here we go, and let's open the box, which has a very overpowering smell. If you ever smelled it, Delta. I'm an idiot. Okay, let's show the inside of the box before everybody just starts throwing tomatoes at me. But here we go. We have a nice map of Hyrule, which they've done before, which is pretty neat. And you know what? I'm not going to take it out of the box. I'm just going to do this because it shows better focus. But that's really neat. I am very excited to play that. But before we actually leave off the video, there's a few things to show off, like this pre-order bonus, which is a nice big poster, which this is probably the side I'm going to go with because this is just very neat, and I really want to hang this up on my wall. Maybe I'll put it up like where that is, maybe? I don't know, because it's a little smaller. I'll see what I can do. And then the other side is like Link's Awakening. Link joins the battle, which honestly, let's be honest, make this a costume for Toon Link. Do it, you coward. Continuing the memes. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And then I have two things just to show off really quick, but not unbox. The first thing is that I said they went all out with this. They made a Link's Awakening t-shirt, which this is super cute. Oh my god, this is kawaii. I love it. I love it. I'd be wearing it right now, which would just make so much sense. But I didn't want to wear it for only like a few hours and then have to wash it. That just feels like such a waste to me, you know? It's already like 4:40, so yeah, no. And then we also got this puzzle, which I'll be doing with my mom, and we'll be gluing it together and framing it. And eventually I will show you guys when that's done, but that's going to take a while. So, there you go, guys. After a half hour, this is still not my longest unboxing. But after a half hour, we have a Squirtle amiibo, an Ivysaur amiibo, a snake amiibo, and the cutest amiibo of all, the Link's Awakening amiibo, as well as the Link's Awakening game, art box, pre-order poster, shirt, and puzzle. When you actually say it out loud and think about how many things we unbox and how thorough I am, that's why this video is that long. You're welcome. You have more content. And cringe. Anyway though, guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. Again, sorry that it's so long, but feel free to share this out with family, friends, grab some popcorn with them, and have a little video movie. You know? Why not? It's like any other playthrough video. Just an unboxing. But you know, I constantly binge like card opening stuff recently, so why not? I love how I'm trying to justify how long this video is by making it longer. Okay, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Keep it safe. Yes, I did forget to zoom in. I totally forgot. It's too late now. It's just... Good job, Spence. Good job.